Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2009-10 hockey season playoffs on the channel. We're back into Strat-O-Matic Hockey, but we're moving over to the Eastern Conference this time for the other 4-5 matchup, as we are at PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, where the Atlanta Thrashers are getting ready to take on the Carolina Hurricanes with a hockey matinee. We'll take our first look at the current brackets. No change other than that the Dallas Stars defeated the Edmonton Oilers by a final score of 2-0. So Dallas is waiting for the winner of San Jose and Phoenix. The winner of this game will also play the winner of the 2-7 matchup between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Ottawa Senators in the East. So, as the fans are filing into PNC Arena here in Raleigh, I was wanting to get this stream going a little bit earlier, but I had a minor crisis I had to see to. That's been somewhat sorted out now, but the temporary sorted out. I'm hoping to get a more permanent solution to it, but that's nothing to worry about for us. What we have to worry about here is dropping the puck. So without any further ado, what say we jump right in and we'll start off with an even face-off. 12 on an even face-off will be visitor any player. The Thrashers will give that to Afinogenov, and we're off and running to start this game. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Bergfors. Bergfors is going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Jokinen. Jokinen for Carolina will lose it right back to Bergfors. Bergfors looking at losing the puck. Outside shot only for Gleason from the point. That'll be a 4. He'll lose that right back to Bergfors. Bergfors will lose it to Jokinen. Jokinen, opponent defense 1. Bergfors will take the puck away. He'll have an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass with it. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot for Afinogenov. He's going to throw that at the net from the slot. That's a 6. He'll lose that over to Gleason as he can't get through a screen. Gleason will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Afinogenov. He's going to throw that at the net from the point. That's a 4. That's a goalie rating on Ward. 6, 8, and 12 are bad numbers. That's an 8. Score! Maxim Afinogenov gets the Thrashers on the board early in the first. 1-0 lead for Atlanta. Arena groans. Ugh. Let's see, that was passing K. I believe, yep, that was going to be from Bergfors. And we'll flip over another card to get an assist. And Antropov. But the most important part for the Thrashers is that they now lead 1-0. We'll bring the face-off back to center ice. Face-offs are still even. 2 will be a home win. That'll go over to Gleason for Carolina. And now Carolina's off and running. Opponent defense 5. Enstrom will take the puck away with an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass. Passing L. That'll be an inside shot for the right wing. Afinogenov with another inside shot. A 6. He'll lose that over to Gleason, making a great play with a stick lift. Opponent defense 2. Enstrom will take the puck away with an inside shot. Pitkanen will try to intimidate. Pitkanen will intimidate. He'll take the puck away for Carolina. Opponent defense 3. Kubina will take the puck away with an outside shot. He's going to try to make a pass. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot for Antropov. Antropov from the slot. 9. Save made by Ward, and that'll go over to Whitney. Whitney with it for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right defenseman if the breakaway penetration rating is 4. Kubina's a 3. Pitkanen will have that, and we'll have a forwards line change. Pitkanen with the puck for Carolina. Let's see what he can do with it. Lose the puck. Outside shot for anybody. Outside shot for anybody. Opponent can try to intimidate. They'll give that to Little. Samsonov will try to intimidate. Samsonov will take the puck away. He's got it for Carolina. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Sutter. Peverly will try to intimidate. Peverly will take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Peverly. 1-15, no penalty. That's a 19, so we are going to have a penalty. 1, 2, 3. 16, though, is checking for 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So that'll be a no-shot power play. We'll bring that face-off out of the Atlanta zone for for a defenseman line change. And every series, every game in this quarterfinal round, this is also known as the knockout round. Lose and you go home. It's as simple as it gets. Face-offs are now +2 to Atlanta. 15 will be an inferior win. That'll go over to Samsonov, and Samsonov with it for Carolina. Possible breakaway. Left defenseman, Carson. He's in alone on Hedberg. What can Carson do with the puck here? That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive lefty, if defense rating 2 or more. Hainsey is a 2. He will have that for Atlanta. Hainsey's got it for the Thrashers. Passing D. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Samsonov. Samsonov will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Hainsey. Hainsey for Atlanta. Once again, lose the puck. Outside shot only for Ruutu. Ruutu from the point. That's a 7. Save made by Hedberg over to Hainsey. Hainsey for Atlanta. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Carson. Carson from the point. That'll be a 7. He'll lose that over to MacArthur. MacArthur for Atlanta. Opponent defense 7. Ruutu will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Ruutu from the point. 5. Save made over to Little, and we'll have a forwards line change. Armstrong with it here for Atlanta. He'll lose that over to LaRose. LaRose for Carolina. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Kane. Kane throwing that at the net. That's a 10. Save made by Ward and over to Carson. Carson for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Reasoner. Reasoner gains the zone and immediately throws it on net. With a 5, he'll lose that to any defensive player as Kostopoulos makes a great play for Carolina. Opponent defense 7. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Kane gains the zone, throws it at the net. 8 is a rebound chance. Offensive right D if offense rating 3 or more. Bogosian is a 3. He's got a rebound shot. That's a 4. Save made by Ward. That'll go over to Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos looking at it for Carolina. Passing E. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Reasoner. Reasoner's going to try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Brindamore. Brindamore for Carolina. Looking at passing E, he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Armstrong. Armstrong will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to LaRose. LaRose looking for positioning. Opponent defense 8. Armstrong will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Armstrong from the point. That's an 11. Save made by Ward. That'll go over to Brindamore. Brindamore for Carolina. Passing F, he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Kane. Kane is going to try to penetrate, actually. 1 to 13, he will penetrate for an inside shot. That's a 20. He will not penetrate. Kostopoulos will have control of it. Kostopoulos for Carolina. Passing F. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Armstrong. Armstrong will try to make a pass. Passing L. He'll lose the puck over to Brindamore. Brindamore, last play of the first. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Hainsey. Period ticking down. Here's the shot. 9. Save made over to Brindamore, but there's the horn to end the first period. The Thrashers get a goal from Afinogenov, but that is it. We are looking at a 1-0 Atlanta lead here after 1. Zamboni will come out and get everything ready for the second period of this game. Once again, the playoffs are as simple as it gets. For both of these teams, it's as simple as it gets. Win or go home. Of course, the prize for this game could be a meeting with the Pittsburgh Penguins, depending on how the 2-7 matchup goes in the first round. So I'm not sure how much of a prize this could end up being. But there's only one way to find out. And that's to watch these playoffs unfold. I'm just going to check on my phone real quick, make sure nothing else crazy is going on. Okay. We are all set there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little Monday afternoon hockey. I'm hoping for one more game tonight, but I'll keep you guys posted on that small development. I'm just, as usual, getting everything ready here for the second period of this game. And now the action deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to take a quick hydrate break, and then we will be set for the second period of this game. Face-offs are +1 to, are actually even right now, so let's get the second period underway. With a 16, that'll be a visiting right wing win. That'll be over to Finneganov. And, yep, that is a Finneganov, okay. And we're off to start the second period. Opponent defense 9. Whitney will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Carolina looking for the equalizer. Whitney with it, a 5 save made, that'll go over to Bergvers. Bergvers looking at passing D. He'll lose the puck, outside shot for Whitney. Whitney will try to make a pass. Passing K, that'll be an inside shot up to Jokinen. Jokinen in the slot with it. That's a 9, that's a goalie rating on Hedberg. 2, 7, and 9 are your bad numbers. That's a 4, rebound chance. Defense, any player with a defense rating 4, Enstrom has a defense rating of 4. He will have that for the Thrashers and shut the rebound down. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Finneganov. Finneganov will try to make a pass. He'll lose it over to Whitney. Whitney for Carolina. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Jokinen. Jokinen will try to make a pass. Passing J. That'll be an inside shot right back to Whitney. Whitney in the slot. That's a 5. Save made by Hedberg over to Finneganov. Finneganov looking at passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Bergvers. Bergvers is going to try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Pitkanen. Pitkanen with it. He'll lose it over to Kubina. Kubina will intercept that pass. Uh-oh. Got a possible breakaway. Stahl makes the pass. He's in alone on Hedberg. Let's see what he can do here. That's an 11. That would be a goal if the Hurricanes were on the power play, but instead Hedberg's going to make a great save on a breakaway. He'll smother that and we'll get a face-off. We'll take that face-off to the left of Hedberg. Arena groans. Ugh. And I'm going to go check on one more thing before we drop the puck here, so I will be right back. We're probably going to hear an oven timer beep momentarily, in a little over 10 minutes, so bear with me on that. I am working on something for dinner tonight. Face-offs are back to being even as we're taking that to the left of Hedberg. A 15 will be a visitor win. That'll go up to Bergvers, and we're off once again. Looking at opponent defense 10. Jokinen will take the puck away for an outside shot only from the point. An 8 is a rebound chance. Offense, any player with an offense rating 3 or more. Whitney's got a 4. He will follow that rebound in. On a 7, he'll lose that over to a Finneganov as the rebound doesn't get cleared. or the rebound will get cleared out. Passing D, that'll be an inside shot for Bergvers. Jokinen will try to intimidate. Jokinen will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty. 1-15, no penalty. That's a 2. Jokinen's got it, will play on. Opponent defense 3. That'll be an inside shot for Stahl. Enstrom will try to intimidate. Enstrom will take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Enstrom. 1-15, no penalty. That's an 18. We're going to have a forwards line change, and then a power play for Carolina coming up. Golden opportunity for the Hurricanes here to tie this game. All right, I've flipped over the 3 cards already, so we'll check on our power play. 12 is checking for the right wing. If he's a 4, he is not. So that'll be an inside shot for Ruutu. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offense, any player with an offense rating 4. Pitkinen's a 4. He's got a rebound. That's a 6. Save made by Hedberg. And a rebound shot for anybody. They will give that to Sutter for a rebound shot. That's an 11. That's a goalie rating on Hedberg. That's an 8. Save made by Hedberg. That is a giant save, and the Thrashers kill the penalty off. Arena groans. Ugh. Faceoffs are now +2 to Atlanta. An 8 will be a superior win. That'll go over to Little, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 1. That'll be an inside shot for Peverly. Left defenseman Pitkinen will try to intimidate. Pitkinen will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Pitkinen's got it for Carolina. Opponent defense 1. He will take the puck away for an inside shot. Samsonov will try to intimidate. Samsonov will take the puck away. Samsonov for Carolina. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Little. Little from the point. That's a 5. Save made by Ward. Right back over to Samsonov. Samsonov for Carolina. Passing E. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for MacArthur. MacArthur will try to make a pass. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot for Little. Little with it now in the slot. That's a 9. Save made by Ward, and that'll go over to Ruutu. Ruutu. Opponent defense 9. MacArthur will take the puck away for an outside shot only. MacArthur will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 4. That's a goalie rating on Ward. That's a 10. Save made by Ward. They'll give that over to Ruutu just in time for a defenseman line change. Ruutu skating around as the defensemen go off for a change of shift. Ruutu with it for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Little. Little from the point. That's a 5. Save made by Ward. That'll go over to Samsonov. Samsonov for Carolina. Passing F. He will lose the puck. Outside shot for Peverly. Peverly's going to try to make a pass. Passing J. That'll be an inside shot for Little. Little in the slot. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Ward. That's an 8. Score! Brian Little giving the Thrashers a 2-0 lead. Arena groans. Ugh. That'll be from Peverly. And we'll flip over a card to get an assist. 1 assist only, so we'll just take it from Peverly. 2-0 Thrashers here in the second half of the second period. Teams come back to center ice as the fans here at the PNC Arena are stunned with what they see. Faceoffs are still +2 to Atlanta. 14 is an inferior any player win. They will give that to Carson, and we're off to start the action here. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Hainsey. Hainsey from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Right, defensive left wing if defense rating 2 or more. Samsonov is a 1. Little will have a rebound shot. That's a 6. He will lose that over to Carson. Carson will shut that down. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left D if the breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. It is not. Potier will have control for Carolina. Carolina looking at opponent defense 3. That'll be an inside shot for Sutter. Hainsey will try to intimidate. Hainsey will just barely intimidate. He'll take the puck away, and we'll have a forwards line change. Hainsey with it for Atlanta. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Armstrong. Armstrong will try to make a pass. Passing K, he'll lose the puck over to Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos for Carolina. Passing F, he'll lose the puck, outside shot, right back to Armstrong. Armstrong will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to LaRose. LaRose for Carolina. Passing D, he will lose the puck, outside shot for Kane. Kane will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Brindamore. Brindamore, with it, teams are playing tight. Passing D, he'll lose the puck, inside shot for Kane. Kostopoulos is not going to try to intimidate. They can't risk another penalty here. They need every second on the clock. But that's a goalie rating on Ward. That's a 12. Goal on a 1-3 on a split card. And no! Ward making a huge save. He'll stop it. He'll smother it. We'll get the face off to the right of Ward. A huge save by Ward. That keeps this game 2-0 in favor of the Thrashers. Because right now the Hurricanes have enough problems on their hands. Faceoffs are +2 to Carolina. 16 will be an inferior win. That'll go over to Armstrong, and we're off once again. Lose the puck, outside shot only for LaRose. Carolina needs to find the back of the net here, and pronto. 5 won't help. That's a save, and over to Reasoner. Reasoner, inside shot for any player. Opponent can try to intimidate. That'll go to Hainsey. Potier will try to intimidate. Potier will intimidate easily. He'll take the puck away. Potier with it for Carolina. Opponent defense 11. That is a penalty. And that will actually end the second period because that's the last 3 cards. Power play is going to be a 13. If one or more 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So no 4-rated defensive players. That'll start off being an outside shot for LaRose. The Hurricanes need to get something here. 4 is a goalie rating on Hedberg. That's a 7. Score! Ask and ye shall receive. And a very timely goal here at the end of the second period as Chad LaRose gets the Hurricanes on the board to cut this lead down to 2-1. Let's flip over a couple cards and see if we can find some assists. That'll be from Brindamore. And Potier. But more importantly, there's the horn to end the second period of this game. And what a hugely timely goal for the Hurricanes. As this game is now looking at, we are now looking at a 2-1 Thrashers lead as we get set for the third period of this game. Later tonight, I am hoping that we'll get over to the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan for the first 3-6 matchup in the playoffs, as the Chicago Blackhawks, after failing to clinch the Central Division in the last block of the regular season back on Friday last week, now have to go to Detroit to play the Red Wings in a Western Conference quarterfinal matchup. And I just heard the 1-minute warning on the chicken timer that I've got working, so I'm going to start shuffling these up, and then I will have to go pull that out of the oven. And now while you guys envision the Lady Hurricanes entertaining you on the ice, I will be right back because I just heard the timer go off. Sorry for the very brief delay on that one. Just had to get the chicken for dinner I'm working on later tonight out of the oven. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and we've got high drama here in Carolina, in Raleigh. So hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of Monday afternoon hockey. Now let's get set for the third period of this game. Face-offs are even in this must-win game for both teams. 10 is going to be a home win. That'll go over to Jokinen, and we're off to start the third period. Inside shot for anybody, opponent intimidating. They will give that to Stahl. Antropov will try to intimidate. Antropov will take the puck away for Atlanta. He's got it. Lose the puck, possible breakaway. Left defenseman, that's Pitkanen. He's in alone on Hedberg. What can he do here? A 3. A goal on a 1-14. This game is tied. And no! 1-14 is a goal. That is a 15. Hedberg making a huge save. And he will freeze that puck on an early breakaway in the third period. And we will have a face-off to the right of Hedberg. Arena groans. Ugh. What a huge play by Hedberg there, stopping an early period breakaway. Face-offs remain even. And a 20 will be a visitor win all day long. That'll go over to Finneganov, and the Thrashers now have it. Looking at opponent defense 8, Whitney will take the puck away for an outside shot only. He will gain the zone and throw it at the net from the point. Save made over to Bergfors. Bergfors, opponent defense 7. Jokinen will take the puck away for an outside shot only. 7, he'll lose that over to Enstrom, making a great play. Enstrom lifting the stick. He'll lose the puck, outside shot only for Gleason. Gleason from the point. 4, he'll lose that over to Bergfors. Bergfors, outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Finneganov on an outside shot. That's a 7. Save made, and that'll go over to anybody. They will give that to Whitney. Whitney for Carolina. Lose the puck, possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Center, if the breakaway penetration rating's 3 or more. Antropov's a 4. He's in alone on Ward. What can he do with this one? That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Ward. That's an 8. Score! Nick Antropov restoring the 2-goal lead for the Thrashers, 3-1. Arena groans. Ugh. Got a couple of assists here. Oh, it's going to be a 1-assist only goal. That'll be from Kubina. Kubina putting his stick in the lane, getting a hold of it, and then getting it to Antropov on a breakaway. And now it is 3-1 Thrashers. As we bring the teams back to center ice for the face-off. Face-offs are still even. 2 will be a home win. That'll go over to Gleason, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 10. Enstrom will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Enstrom from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive left defenseman. Enstrom will follow his own rebound in. 8 is another rebound. Defensive lefty, if defense rating 3 or more. Pitkanen's a 4. He'll have that for Carolina. The Hurricanes need something here. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Stahl. Stahl will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Antropov. Antropov for Atlanta. Opponent defense 4. Stahl, that'll be an inside shot for Finneganov. Left defenseman is Pitkanen. He will try to intimidate. Pitkanen will intimidate. He'll take the puck away for a forward's line change. That is Pitkin with the puck now for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Peverly. Peverly will throw that at the net. That's a 4. That's a goalie rating on Ward. That's a 10. Save made. That'll go over to Samsonov. Samsonov has it for Carolina. Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Pitkin. Kubina will try to intimidate. Kubina will take the puck away. Kubina for Atlanta. Opponent defense 3. Pitkin will take the puck away for an inside shot. Kubina will try to intimidate once again. Kubina will take the puck away. Kubina's got it for Atlanta. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Peverly. Sutter will try to intimidate. Sutter will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Sutter with it for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Kubina. And Pitkin will try to intimidate. Pitkin will intimidate. He'll take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Pitkin. That's a 4. No penalty. We'll have a defensive line change, and we'll play on. Carolina cannot afford to be taking a lot of stupid penalties here. And in fact, the Hurricanes are going to go to 3 offense. 3 attackers. Outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Sutter, who's the high... Actually, they'll give that to Rutu. From the point, Snake Eyes would be a goalie rating, but Hedberg's going to see a bouncing puck. He'll freeze it. We'll get a face-off. That face-off will come to the left of Hedberg. Face-offs are +2 to Atlanta. 10 will be a superior win. That'll go to Little, and we're off once again. That'll be opponent defense 6. Samsonov, that'll be an outside shot for MacArthur. MacArthur will try to make a pass. Passing J, that'll be an inside shot for Peverly. Peverly from the slot. They could really put the dagger in here. 7, save made. That'll go over to Samsonov. Carolina needs to get something here. He'll lose the puck. Inside shot for anybody. That will go to Little. Samsonov will try to intimidate. Samsonov will take the puck away. Samsonov for Carolina. Opponent defense 2. Little will take the puck away for an outside shot. Little will try to make a pass. Passing K will be an inside shot for Peverly. Peverly in the slot. That's a 6. Save made over to Rutu. Rutu for Carolina. Passing, actually that is lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing of the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. MacArthur is a 3. He's in alone on Ward. The season for Carolina all but rides on this play. That's a 9. Uh-oh. Goalie rating on Ward. That's a 7. Rebound chance. Defensive right wing of defense rating 2 or more. Rutu is a 2. He will have that, but we'll have a forwards line change. The Carolina Hurricanes are running out of shifts. They need to find 2 goals here, and they need to do it quickly. If they don't, Atlanta is moving on, and Carolina is wasting a season where they overachieved. Opponent defense 1. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot. Kane will try to penetrate. That's a 5. Kane will have an inside shot. That's a 4. Save made by Ward. That'll go over to LaRose. LaRose for Carolina. Looking at passing A. That'll be an inside shot for Brindamore. Bogosian will try to intimidate. Bogosian will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Bogosian losing the puck. Outside shot only for Carson. Carson from the point. That's a 9. He'll lose that over to Reasoner. Reasoner looking at passing E. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos will throw that at the net. Carolina can't be picky. 6. Save made over to Reasoner. Reasoner for Atlanta. Passing F. Reasoner will lose the puck. Outside shot for LaRose. LaRose will actually throw it at the net. That's a 12. Save made by Hedberg over to Hainsey. Hainsey will lose it over to Potier. Potier for Carolina. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for anybody. This is getting problematic. That'll go to Bogosian for an outside shot. Bogosian with a 7. Save made. That'll go over to Kostopoulos. Kostopoulos. Opponent defense 1. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot. Kane will try to make a pass. Thrashers are trying to chew up clock. Kostopoulos will have control of it again. Running out of time for Carolina. Opponent defense 11. That is going to be a penalty. We only have the 1 card left, though. 7 on the power play. If the left wing is a 2 or more on defense, Kane is a 2. That'll be an outside shot for Kostopoulos. That's a 10. That'll be a save. Then an outside shot for LaRose. An 8 is a rebound. Defense, anybody, so that'll get shut down. Then an outside shot for Brindamore. A 6 is a save. Finally, an inside shot for Brindamore. An 11, save made, but more importantly, there's the horn. Excuse me, there's the horn, and with it comes the end of the Carolina Hurricanes season as the Atlanta Thrashers come in and defeat the Carolina Hurricanes by a final score of 3-1. Stadium groans. Ugh. And that will do it for this 4-5 matchup in the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Hopefully, like I said, we'll be going live a little bit later tonight with the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings. I'll plug everything coming up after that game, assuming I go live with it. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The Atlanta Thrashers come into PNC Arena in Raleigh and defeat the Carolina Hurricanes to advance in the Eastern Conference playoffs by a final score of 3-1. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys later tonight.